will be the MC for today. Everyone presenting today has worked very hard so that they can make interesting presentations. This morning, we will start by listening to presentations by our second-year students in the Super Global High School SGH program. They have worked on their projects for a year and a half now.
My name is Mito Yamane, Himeji Nishi Senior High School principal. Thank you very much for attending Himeji Nishi Senior High School SGH Research and Presentation Exhibition in 2018.
This is our shop layout. We choose 3 things that visitors can make when they attend our data craft fires. They are ribbons, good luck charms, and bracelets. We want visitors to make these things so that they can bring for Himeji souvenirs. We have tried making several things from Himekawa, and we found that Himekawa is so soft that it is suitable for leather crafts. Next, I will explain about the goods we sell at our shops. We are going to display small articles such as wallets and passports that are sold at leather goods shops near Himeji Station. We encourage department shops to introduce these leather goods shops to our customers in order to make Himekawa famous.
I will tell you about how we plan to attract customers. We will distribute pamphlets on the street and discount tickets at our tent shop. Of course, the pamphlet will be available in several languages. This is our original pamphlet. It contains information about Himekawa and where Himekawa shops are located. It also shows what customers can experience at our tent shop.
Look at the screen. We found that C order has the highest salt concentration and lever order has the lowest salt concentration because lever order has a more similar salt concentration of the tap order. It is more suitable for washing method. We decided to use lever order. Look at this screen. We did like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We repeated it continuously. Second, we try to find which one. We try to find best detergent for washing method. Out of the 11 brands we tested, we found that Ariel has the best cleaning and bleaching properties.
In 1980, there were about 49,000 people in Sosuri. This figure is bigger than the average figure in Hyogo Prefecture. But in 2050, there were only about 38,000 people left. The population is gradually decreasing. In terms of age, the number of people under 65 years old in 2050 is half of that in 1980. This graph shows the percentage of married men in Sosuri. The percentage is getting higher and higher. Particularly, the percentage of married men between 25 to 29 years old is high at about 70%. So our main target is these people. We thought of a plan to solve these problems.
Our main purpose is to promote revitalization of society and to provide a meeting place for singles. We are going to propose a plan to achieve these goals. The name of our plan is Matchmaking Nature Camp. This plan is a fusion of matchmaking events and camping experience. Rich nature makes people relaxed, and people could meet and know about each other more smoothly. Conducting the plan in society and using its local products will raise awareness about society at the same time.
This system also enables us to focus on the more important tasks because their office work will decrease.
For our second step, we plan to combine the medical payment machine with the vending machine. It is vending machine of medicine that will dispense the patient prescription in order to lessen the workload of healthcare workers, allow them to work more efficiently. We call this new system medicine. But we are not thinking about the vending machine you might be imagining. Putting in money and selecting your favorite medicine and push the button. No! Then what is it like? I will explain how our system will work step by step. Patients will first use their IC card with their information on it, as we said in step 1. Medicine will either dispense a prescription slip that the patient can take to the drugstore to get the medicine, or the patient's prescription if it is a prescription that is allowed to be dispensed. Medicine dispensed by the vending machine will probably be most widely used and very easy to use. The machine also checks if the medicine prescribed is okay with any current medicine you are taking. At the very end, you can pay for not only your prescription, but also the consultation with your doctor.
We look at the benefits of introducing this machine from 3 points of view.
Hello! We made a plan to purify water in the moat around Himeji Castle that is next generation agriculture. Aquaponics! Before that, please look at these pictures. These are the current situation of the moat. As you can see, it is dirty. So our aim is to make it clean.
Do you know about hydroponics? And do you know about fish farming? Hydroponics is a way to grow plants using only water. Aquaponics is a kind of sustainable agriculture which combines hydroponics and fish farming. This picture shows what happens in aquaponics. First, microbes break down the fish excrement. Second, plants absorb the fish excrement as fertilizer. Third, clean water goes back to the fish. To explain the biochemistry behind this, a kind of microbe turns what fish excrete into ammonia, and another microbe oxidizes this ammonia into nitrite and nitrate, and makes it easy for plants to absorb.
Next, I'll explain our first experiment. We checked if the water quality would change and if plants and fish would grow better. First, we prepared aquaponic and normal aquarium and planter. We call the latter normal. We grew 4 kinds of flowers on the top and kept 10 goldfish at the bottom in aquaponic system and the normal system.
We suggest our attraction.
I tell you about the procedures of our attraction. First, participants learn about the history and strong defense of Himeji Castle by having a tour around the castle. Then they will experience stacking and defending Himeji Castle. In this activity, participants wear armors made of cardboard and carry 5 kilograms of weight. This mimics the garments soldiers wore in the past. Look at this picture. The offensive team will start here and they will go through the Ninamo Gate. The defense team will be on the second floor of Ninamon Gate, and they can attack the offensive team by throwing softball instead of spears. The number of the ball that can be thrown is limited. If people are hit by the ball, they are eliminated.
The defense team on the second floor will also attack them using softballs. If people are hit by the ball, they are eliminated. This mimics the olden days where many stones and spears could fall when enemies try to go through this gate. Finally, a staff member will record how many people from attack team reached the castle tower successfully. The results will be announced. We plan to hold the activity twice a day during long vacations.
Next, I will tell the opinions from Muslims. I'd like to invite a special guest. Mr.
Hi.
Thank you for coming, sir. Could I ask you several questions?
Sure.
Thank you. First, have you had any problems during a stay in Himeji?
Yes, I have had some problems about eating out. There is no restaurant where we can eat halal food in Himeji.
Then, you don't eat out?
No, I still eat out. I usually use the application which introduces halal food restaurants in Japan. I can find the restaurants in Kobe or in Osaka with this application.
I see. Next, we are thinking of making halal restaurant in Himeji. Could you give us some advice?
Sure. Well, I want not only restaurants but also prayer rooms.
Prayer rooms?
Yes, Muslims must pray 5 times a day. There are little places where we can pray in Japan.
I see. Do you have anything else?
Well, also, I want to eat Japanese local food. For example, anango, oden, yakiniku, and so on.
That's all for the question. Thanks for all your help. In conclusion, there are demand for halal restaurant in Himeji.
Now we start our presentation. I know this is sudden, but do you know what percentage of the summer power generation in Japan? The answer is about 90%. As you can see, Japan nearly depends on summer power generation, but such power generation has many problems. We believe if we could combine summer power generation with Ugreener, we can create an excellent sustainable system.
Our presentation contains 4 parts. First, what is a Ugreener? Second, cultivation experiment. Third, oil extraction from Ugreener. Finally, our research concludes. Let's start our presentation. What is a Ugreener? It has chloroplast and a palladium. It is also rich in nutrients. Some kinds of Ugreener contain oil, so Ugreener can also be a source of fossil fuel. Because Ugreener contains oil and chloroplast for photosynthesis, we decided to research on using it as alternative fuel source.
First, I will talk about our cultivation experiment. We used Hypernex, that is a fertilizer, and water in which rice was washed in for our culture solution. We changed the concentration of Hypernex and rice water for each sample.
Once again, think about this. If you have a child, what kind of person do you want him or her to become in the future? For example, do you want them to be kind, active, sincere, or sociable? I guess you have many ideas. But you also want to make your child smart, don't you? Therefore, we have designed educational toys to help him or her become smarter. To help ourselves, we conducted a survey among Himeji high school student parents. We paid special attention to toys such as
building blocks, assembly blocks, and puzzles. We thought playing with those toys could develop children's brain. We received lots of good advice and ideas like this. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you. We realized that parents pay attention, stimulation, creativity, and safety when choosing toys for their children. We kept these factors in mind when we are designing our toys. But in reality, do parents in Japan buy educational toys? Look at this data. The sale of the whole toy is decreasing, but the sale of the educational toy is increasing. In other words, parents in Japan still buy educational toys.
Hello.
Hello.
We will start our presentation. We will talk about these things. Africa is about to enter full-scale growth period. This is due to vast land, rich resources, and cheap labor. But the disparity between wealthy people and the poor will expand.
In Africa, a large number of people engage in agriculture. As an agricultural product that can alleviate this problem, we focused on Nerica. Nerica is a kind of rice that is a cross between African rice and Asian rice. It was developed to solve food problems in Africa. These are Nerica's advantages. One of the advantages is that rich in amylose. Why is this an advantage? Because there is a product that can make use of this property. Then, what's the product?
It is rice gels. Rice gels are products made from high amylose content rice. High amylose content rice is less sticky. Rice gels are produced by using a patented machine originally. It can be used for various food, such as bread and noodles. Besides, food made from rice gels allows food allergy patients to eat food they couldn't eat before.
当時の日本の小学校建設計画は現地の人々にどのように受け取られたのでしょうか。このことを考えるとき、私は途上国の子どもたちに日本から持っていった靴を配って子どもたちが笑っているという姿が映し出されるテレビ番組を見て違和感を感じたことを思い出します。日本の協力によって素晴らしい小学校が建設されたとしても、学校を建設した日本のスタッフが帰った後、村人や現地の教師は学校の運営を適切に行えるのでしょうか。教科書が確保できるのか、教師に給料が支払えるのか、教師の研修をどうするのか、そもそも親が子供を学校に通わせてくれるのか。学校の建物を作るだけでは現地の人々に自分たちで子どもの教育を良くしていこうという主体性は生まれません。ではどのような協力をすれば小学校が建設された地域の人々が情熱と責任感を持って取り組むようになるのでしょうか。
Today, we are going to talk about ransel. As you know, ransel is a bag that elementary school students use to carry textbook, handouts, recorders, and so on. The standard size is 23 centimeters in width, 30 centimeters in height, 11 centimeters in depth, and weight from 0.8 to 1.2 kilograms. The materials are natural leather, synthetic leather, artificial leather. Ransel is evolving.
Hello. Our presentation title is Nintendo. We will talk about these 3 points: products, history, and influence. First of all, do you know him? He is a very famous and popular character in the world. Yes, he is Mario. Nintendo has produced a lot of popular characters like Mario. Nintendo was established in Kyoto in 1889. Nintendo's head office is still in Kyoto now.
Today, our group will talk about Bill Gates. Do you know who Bill Gates is? He is the founder of Microsoft Corporation. His position in the company is technology advisor. He is known as the inventor of Windows and personal computers. Why did we think of talking about him? There are 3 reasons. First, people use computers every day, and we were interested in the starting point of the computer. Second, he left great achievements and lot of maxims. Third, he had very few failures. We will talk about 3 points: his personal history, career, and influence.
それでは否定側反駁に入ります。2分間あります。始めてください。
否定側反駁を行います。まず第一論点で否定側は現在のオリンピックは平和の祭典としての役割を担っていないとおっしゃいましたが、証拠を挙げるとオリンピック憲章には平和についての記載があり、加えてオリンピック停戦としての国連の活動をしているというのが国連連合広報センターによって挙げられました。よって第一論点は証拠不十分で成り立っていません。続いて第二論点です。肯定側は勝利至上主義に、オリンピックは勝利至上主義になっているとおっしゃいましたが、オリンピック参加自体に十分今意味があると質問で答えました。加えてスポーツ大会ですので勝利主義というプラスの要素が加わっていることはオリンピックが開催に十分価値があると言います。よって第二論点はむしろ否定側の立論を支持しているものと考えました。第三論点ですが、商業主義が横行されると言いましたが、産経新聞によると2019年熊本開催の日本経済新聞によると2020年東京五輪の大会招致が決まった13年から大会終了の10年後までの2030年までの18年間で経済効果は全国で約13兆3000億円と試算され、加えて全国雇用増加数は約194億人と見積もられています。よって商業主義というよりかはむしろその開催地であったりそれに関する周辺の国々に利益がもたらされると考えます。よって肯定側の主張はオリンピックによる直接効果のみの考察で考えが全体に際立っていないので立論としての価値はありません。以上より肯定側立論の破綻と否定側の優位をお伝えし否定側反駁とします。以上です。
最後の反応時間変化が見ていなかったので時間の経過に伴う変化を観察しました。次をご覧ください。1分ごとに変化を記録し、5分ごとに記者を撮影しました。そこに私たちの映画の PR 動画をアップすることで世界中のより多くの人に秘密の情報発信をしようと考えました。動画作成の手順を紹介します。まず外国人がどんな情報を知りたいのかニーズを調査しテーマを設定します。次に具体的な構想を練り私たちが実際に現地へ行って撮影やインタビューを行います。
水酸化ナトリウムを用いて pH を3から11に調整します。塩酸と水酸化ナトリウムを使うのはそれらが比較的簡単に入手できるからです。そして全てのビーカーにミドリムシを均等に入れ10日間培養します。この時 pH 以外の全ての条件が同じになるようにしておきます。1つ目は6日の土曜日よりも7日の日曜日の方が乗客数の変動が少ないことから、7日の日曜日の方が観光目的でバスを利用しているという人が多いということ。2つ目は乗り降りの多いバス停と少ないバス停が切り分かれていることです。例えば6日であれば上りも下りも黄色の区間での乗り降りが多く、下りであれば2日間とも緑の区間での乗り降りが多くなっています。